Okay. So you are saying that there should be a get method to return this value, and there should be another get method to return the email ID. And this time the get method will have the return type of S object. Is that correct? Is that what everyone
Yes.
is trying to say? Correct?
Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, uh, when I open the page, when I open this page, this entire thing will get loaded. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't want
Provided
this to happen
provided it
like
is
this.
called twice.
Sorry?
No, provided the both the methods are called in the VF page.
Yeah, provided both methods are called on the visual course page, which we will do. Okay,
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Now, my requirement is a little different. I tell you that let it show my name is Jeet right away, but I want to have a button here. Okay, I just want to make sure that there should be a button here, and on click of this button, it should show the email ID. Okay, so the I just want this. I do not want now. I want a button called show email. Okay, I want that email should not be displayed right away. If the user wants to see email, he should click on show email, and then only email should get displayed. Now what will you do?
Then we get the email first in the button, and then write the set method, and then show it in the button. When the button will press, the email will show.
Absolutely wrong. Think it again.
I think
A set method as well as page reference, I guess.
Think it.
no, I think we can just have a command button and where we can
First of
call
all,
the
think about
method.
what kind of a method will be required there. First of all, let's understand what method will work here. Get method, or do I need a page reference? What do I need? What kind of a method I need here? First of all, think about that.
Get method, we need to get the email.
Get method we need, but get method is what we used in the previous example also, the last time, right? And get method was displaying the email right away. Now I don't want the email to be displayed right away. I just want to make sure that the email is getting displayed only when I click on the show email button. Okay, let's go and do it so that you guys also understand. Whatever you guys will tell, I will just do that. Let me also create a class. This is the visual force page that we're talking about. So basically my requirement is that at the top of the page I just want to display a welcome message. So welcome message can be anything. So you just say where do I create a class, man?
Apex classes.
Develop epic classes.
Is it going to develop? Oh,
Yeah.
searching
Epic
the
classes.
create. All right. So we should create a new class, right?
Yes.
Now I have my welcome message. Let's say welcome. This is my new page or whatever. So my welcome message should be string.
String.
String. I call it message equals. This is my welcome message or welcome to my visual force page. Okay. This is okay, correct? I want every time the page gets loaded, this message should be displayed. I mean, I just want this message to be there. So what kind of a method?
Page reference method.
Why page reference?
Get method.
Get
So
method.
maybe
Page reference will only work when someone clicks on the button, or
click, yeah.
that command is called, right? Okay.
So we are not creating button. So
We
we
are
are
not
not doing
getting
this
we are not getting into the
display.
button right now. We are just doing this display thing. Okay.
Okay.
We'll come to the button part. So this should be public string. This is what you said. Let me know if I'm writing anything wrong. I somehow forgotten all the Apex coding. I might write
This
a few things wrong.
spelling of message is wrong.
This, okay, as you say, save it. It doesn't save, man. What's the error?
You need to define the class first.
No, yeah, we have to define the class. Public class C
Okay,
something.
so some public class kind of a thing needs to be defined. Public class, shall I call it C8?
C8, yeah.
Still doesn't save. What's the problem?
So one more curly bracket at the end.
At the end, the
At the
class.
end,
That
correct.
Yeah.
Now it got saved, right? So this is a get method. Now I will call the get method here on my Visual Force page.
So you
This
need to
is
define the controller.
Just message.
Controller C8.
controller
Yeah.
C8. This is okay.
No, I think
No.
we just need to mention MSG
Uh,
within code.
and also
W.
form.
No,
Apex
form is
form.
not required. No.
form is not required.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And don't worry about the
Right.
form part again. If it is required, it will give you a message and then we will include. So right now it's
Okay.
not required. It's okay. Uh,
Page block title.
okay, I don't want the page block title. I just want this message.
Okay.
So
Okay.
my message has come, right? So the moment page gets loaded, this is happening. We are okay with it? Yes.
Yes.
So far it
Yes.
looks okay. Nice. Now my next requirement is to display the email ID of the record where display the email ID of a certain record or display a certain account name or whatever data. Let's say this account. Okay, let's say this is my uh, top account. Okay, I get maximum business from this account. I want to display the data of this account or anything. So I want to display that account details here. What do I need now on the class? I want to display the data of this account.
You need to call define the S object
We'll need to define as object for which object?
Account.
account.
Account. Okay, and
So
select name,
as
type,
subject.
Yeah.
industry, phone, fax from account where name equals. This is correct, right?
No, we don't write as object account.
List of account.
So
List account. List account, and we need to define a.
But I am dealing with one record, so shall I write list of account or only account?
no,
No,
account
no.
is equal to new account. We should write
Account
account A or
A.
is
Yeah,
equal to
account A is equal to new account.
new
Why
account.
new account? This is an account in the database, right? So I've written a
Oh,
select
yeah,
query for
yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah.
It's not a
Yeah,
new
it's a
record,
fetch
right?
Yeah.
fetching data from
We
there.
needed a variable,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Now, okay. So is that okay? Now can I just go to my page and call this A on the page?
Yes.
Great.
Did you save it?
I've saved it.
Yeah, we should have a method there, and then only we can call it, right?
Right, it says that there is
Oh,
no get a.
yes,
Method is missing.
Uh,
Variable I cannot call, right? I can only call method.
method.
Get a return.
no, but here it shouldn't be string. It shouldn't be string. It should be account.
Why?
Public account and get a.
This one?
Yeah, this
My
should be
Because
account?
yeah,
It's an
because there
assert.
it's yeah,
Because that's the return type. So basically,
exactly.
if I say string here and I then try to return an S object, it gets confused and it will throw you this. That
Yeah,
return value must be of the type string. Okay.
yeah,
So now I have to make it account. Now it makes sense. Okay.
yes.
Yes. Now what is the problem?
We need to create a command button for that.
Mhm.
No, we should even
No,
without the button, we can't call it like this, right?
Why?
yeah.
Mhm.
It's not just a string. It's a S object. So it
So
has actually fetched some
Table.
value.
It should have table, not table.
Yeah,
Should have
not
table value,
Page
then
block
action
table.
should be
Value and then action.
variable A. Yeah.
no, it's just one record, right? So a dot name, yeah. No.
No, no, no. We should have page block table and then column. Then it should like A dot name, A dot phone and fax and everything.
What is that? Select name, industry, blah blah blah. Where name
First
is.
of all,
So while we talk about things, are we also looking into the error message? What does it say?
column C8, line 6, column 1.
No, no,
Since
that's the location, but try to understand the error also.
This
It has
has no
no
rows for
rows for
assignment.
assignment to that, which
yeah,
means the query
rows.
that you're running is not returning any result.
Mm-hmm.
This is the opportunity name, okay, and this is what I have put in the code.
Mm-hmm.
So when it tries to find an account with that name, it does not find anything. Got that?
Mm-hmm.
Ideally, it should have been this. So your query is basically not returning any result, and that's why it's not able to show that on the Visual Force page.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Now is it okay?
Now where it is showing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just the name is
Line
mentioned
break,
there.
Name.
line break.
No, no.
Mm.
We actually want to fetch.
Yeah, from the
This is
button it
not.
should be there, right? Like when you click the button, the only then the details should come. Is it like that, Jeet? Like
No, this
the
is not what we want to display in the Visual Force page. We have to have those fields to be displayed there for this account.
No, sorry. Ask me one by one. What is the problem?
Yeah, Jit, we basically wanted the couple of fields from this account to be displayed in the Visual Force page, right?
If I am able to display one field, will it be very difficult for me to display other fields?
no.
No, we can just call
Yeah, we are
this
done
a
with the
dot name.
initial requirement.
Okay.
We are done with the
A dot
initial requirement.
type
We need to go
industry
into the second stage now,
break. Yeah.
where we need to define a button, and then once we click the button, then both message as
Yeah,
well as fields must be displayed. As of now, we've done with the 50% of the requirement.
No, but we have to do the command button, the page block thing.
Correct. That's the second stage, no?
Yeah, yeah. Like page block table. Sorry.
I think yeah, page block. Okay, if you are going, page block is not a
No, no, no.
mandatory
So
part here.
only command button, not the page block. Like Apex command button, then value and the action.
No, where are we getting stuck now?
No, Jeet.
This is what I
Basically, you
wanted to
said
do,
we
right?
need to have a button. We need to have a.
No,
The
button wala
meeting
thing
we
we have
had
not
was
started talking about yet. I just wanted
okay.
all the data to be displayed when the page gets loaded. That part is
Yeah.
working?
So
Yeah.
yeah, that is
Yes,
working. Yeah.
yes.
That's
That
working.
that is
Okay.
that is done.
Okay. But now what is happening? My data is completely getting displayed the moment the page gets loaded. Okay. I want the welcome message to
Yeah.
be there. And when I click on that button, then only my account data should be displayed.
Like on which button?
I'll create one button here.
Like the
Command
button should show
button,
details.
show account info.
Okay.
We can. Can't we call the method there
And
itself
action also.
command
We also
button?
need to mention the action.
Yeah, form has to be there for command.
That's a visual first component part. That's fine. Hmm. Now, I just want this data to be displayed only once someone clicks on the show account info.
So for that, we need to also mention the action, which we can specify in the Apex page, like the class page, because we have just mentioned the value which is
What will be
show
the
account
method
info.
type for that? Will that also be a get method?
Reference. Page reference.
That will be a page
Yes,
reference.
page reference,
Okay. Pakka na? For button page reference?
public page reference.
No, I think here we are having only one value, right? Should we have a page reference? Because if the result contains more than one record, only we probably might need to have page reference, right?
No, but we need the
To
reference
make it
of the
more
whole
dynamic,
account.
to pass some value and make it more dynamic, right?
Mhm. So then what will you do?
Can't
What will you do in this case?
see, can't we call the method directly in the command button, Jeet? We have created a table.
Mhm.
We have given a value, to that. Not table. We have created a a tab, not a tab button, and we have given a value to that, and we can call the um account get a method there,
Mhm.
so that upon click on the button, the result should be displayed. We are just speaking about one record here
See,
of Burlington.
whether we are talking about one record or we are talking about 10 records, that does not make a difference with the components, right? Because it's a variable. And that component should have that capacity of handling those one or record or multiple records. But that has got nothing to do with my methods. Okay. What I'm trying to
Mhm.
understand is in the class side, what kind of a method do I require in case I don't want the message to be displayed or data to be displayed? It can be string, it can be a subject. No, generic way, that's all variable, right? I don't want the value to be displayed on load of the page. I want that to be displayed on click of a button.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my point. So what kind of a method will be required here? What kind of a function?
Page reference.
What is the problem with get? What Manjit is trying to say?
But with the get, we won't be like the data will be displayed, but
So we have
it will be displayed with the page itself, not with the click on the button.
Yes. So get will get loaded automatically when the page
Yeah,
gets loaded.
yeah,
So it will not wait for some button to be clicked. Fine.
exactly. Yeah.
So get automatically comes. Okay. Can we just do without a get method only by creating a page reference? No. To display the
No.
data, anyhow, we'll have to use the get method. But we also need to introduce a page reference here. That makes
Yes.
sense?
Yes.
Okay. Chalo. When you guys are okay on this, then uh, okay. Is it okay? That's correct?
Written. Yeah, but before written, we have.
Bracket, what kind of bracket is that? Show info in the
I
Yeah, yeah,
think the
This is
account A is equal to select we can put inside the show info.
yeah.
so what do I put in line number 6? You want me
Yeah,
to
line number
cut
6
all
account
entire
A
thing
is
and
equal
put it
to
here?
declaration. We need to
Only A.
declare there itself. So just put the select statement here. Account A column. Here A is equal to
Yeah, yeah.
This should work. Okay, let's go ahead and look into the page. So, where do I call this page reference method that we have defined?
In the command button, show info in the action.
get method is also required now.
Yeah, get method is definitely required because without that you cannot display the data on the page.
Yes.
So get method is already there.
Yeah,
I think it's already there.
Yeah, correct.
yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Is it working? Now it's working. All right.
Yes.
Okay. But I don't like this approach. I'm not happy with this. What I want to do is I want the show account info button on this, and the details of the account should be displayed in another page, V21. I want the button on to be on this page, but now what is happening? Data is also being displayed on this. I don't want this. I want the details of the account to be displayed in another page, which will be V21. So what do I need to do now?
We just need to create another page and uh,
First thing
like
that we need to do is we need to create another page. Okay,
another page.
as you wish. Fine. What do I write here? Do we need to define the controller?
Yes.
What will be the controller?
C8.
Same controller can be used here. Okay. Now what do I need to do?
We need to again mention the get method, like the variable of
Right. So basically what you can do is you can achieve this in a different way also. Okay. The other approach can be because
yeah,
now I don't need to call the get a on page number 20 V20, right?
yeah, yeah,
On V20 I don't need the get a thing. So you can still continue with the previous approach. In V20, you can remove this part because it's not required, right? A name and a type. This is not to be displayed on this page. So
Mm.
remove this. And this needs to be called where? On page 21.
21.
And this in the page 21, I should have these things. Sorry. This page. Controller C8. Text page. A dot name. Industry on okay. So is there anything else that I need to change here in the code? Page to we have created. Do I need to make any changes in the code also?
No.
No.
Somewhere we should tell that the message should be it should go to VS21.
So we
Mm.
call their class. The class is there, right?
No, no. The class page shouldn't be edited, I guess.
No, it's there. So that page will know that we are calling this code from here.
Hello.
Because we need to extract the same data on V21. So the data is not changing. Like there's no need to change the class page.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Class is there.
So this part is okay, absolutely okay. Whatever is written on this,
Yes.
something must be missing. Read the code fully. We are missing on something. Okay, let's
Maybe on
write.
return, maybe on return A part, Jeet, we probably might need to mention something.
Okay, let's see. I am on V20. I click on this. I click on this button.
So the
Nothing
button
happens.
should refer to Visual Force 21, page 21.
We need
Yeah.
What is button doing?
so this button should so button
Button
should
is
be connected
reloading
to page
VS20.
21.
Right. Now what is it
Yeah.
doing? It's coming back to the same page, which I
Oh,
don't
oh
want.
yeah. We need the set method now.
Why set method? I just want to refer to a different page. So instead of
Page.vf21.
Page return page.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh,
that's it.
okay.
It's the same page, right?
It's the
Again.
same page, yeah.
No, no, it's showing you same page here, but it's a different page. It's V21. On my page, V20 actually that command button is there, right? So it's not the same page. In the editor, it's showing as the same page, but we have already moved into the other page. See V20, this is the V20, this is the markup. When you click on this, shows you some other page.
There is no welcome message, right?
Welcome message is not there. This is the markup of V21. It's already moving into the V20.
Jeet, I believe a bit confused with this concept. Where we mentioned that page.
What is confusing? There is one word that we have
Apex.
changed. Why did you get confused? What is confusing here?
Okay, we're mentioning page V21 here. So earlier it was null.
When you send a courier, you do not define address on that or what? Write a address, right?
Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
I'm clicking on a button, I'll also have to give some address, now where it has to go. That's it. How will my computer understand whether it needs to go to V21 or V11 or V31 or where exactly you want it to go, right?
No, normally with return we mention the string, right? The string we define, as in,
In page
there when
reference method, where do you return a string? You return null to come back to the same page, right?
okay.
Page reference is to refer to a page. Return null is for what? It's for coming back to the same page.
Okay.
It's not
But
this return. Hmm.
yeah, but for the Visual Force page,
Hmm.
we are not for 21.
Hmm.
In the code, we are not mentioning anywhere the action like show info, but still,
Code, what are we not mentioning?
in 21 V21. Can you please show the page?
Why do you need that
V20.
action in V21? That needs to be defined in V20, right?
The action will be taken by this method, na page reference method in class
So
8.
wherever my button is, I'll define the action in that button, right? Why should I put action
Okay.
in that one?
Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Now we understand how things are getting connected. We understand what page reference method does,
Yes.
right? It can return the same page, it can go take
Yes.
you to the other page, it can do both the things. In the meanwhile, while it's going to some other page or while it's returning to the same page, you can assign some value to the variables or whatever you want to do, you can actually do. Finally, it will either return to you to the same page if you write return null, or it will take you to a different page if you say page dot that page name. That's how it is.
No, Jeet, my doubt was earlier it used to be, no, the other methods and all, it is returning a message, right? Message or return means like whatever value is being stored in that variable, it is returning. But here we are not mentioning. Can we also mention like which page we have to, apart from?
Sorry, I don't think I understand what you are asking. Can you ask again?
No, I am a bit confused with like other methods and all. We are mentioning return the variable as in a or message. Now the variables we have defined earlier, but here we are saying return page v21, right? Which is not a variable we
Don't
have
compare
defined.
it with this method. Compare it with other page reference methods that you have done. What do you return in a page reference method? Go to the previous examples and see. What do we return
Null,
there?
null,
What,
null.
why do we say return null? What does that mean?
Because okay,
What does
just
return
check.
null mean? What is a page reference?
Return null means just a refresh.
Page
Come back to the
reference.
same page. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Return null means come back
Yeah,
to the same
page.
page.
Yeah.
So,
You were asking other question. What is page reference?
so now what is a page reference? A reference to a page, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, just a reference to a
Like
page. Okay.
string is, when return type is string, then you say that return a variable with a data type string. So when you
Mm-hmm.
are actually defining a method which has a return type page reference, it should return a page, right?
Okay. All right.
There's
Okay.
a function through which I am giving a reference to a page to the function.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
So if you say return null, it will come back to the same page. If you say some page name, it will go to that page. And that's it.
Referring to a page, I missed out that concept. Yeah. Got it, Jeet.
Okay, so
Okay.
Jeet, so in this case, if we again type return null, it will again display the 20 page, right? V20.
Yeah,
Okay.
it will do whatever you instruct. That's
Mm-hmm.
it. So you just have to understand what exactly you want to do and how you want to construct your pages and the logics. So basically, by now you must have understood things like If you use a get method and if you're not using a page reference and you define the values in the variable, get method will automatically get loaded when the page gets loaded. If you want to hold the values till the time the person clicks on the button, then we always have to use a page reference kind of a thing or some sort of an action in the command button, right? If you just want to move to a different page, again use a page reference. If you want to reload the page, use a page reference, right? So this is how you just figure out.
Ajit, one quick question.
Hmm.
Like, had it not been a S object here, within the page reference, had just been maybe the welcome to my VF page we have to display in V21, we can still use a page
You can
reference,
use,
right?
see, it has got nothing to do with an S object or variable.
Table.
It's
Okay, I
just,
was just,
it's just a function
correlating
which
it with.
is, no, 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 don't get
Okay.
confused with that part. It's just a function which is going to refer to a page. That's it. Now, what is there in that
Irrespective.
page? That it's not responsible for what is there in that page. What is being displayed on the page? That's what we have defined as the markup in V21. So in V21, that's how I have written the code.
Yeah, true.
Page reference function is not doing anything. It's just directing it to that particular thing. Now, what this page has as a markup, that completely depends on you what you have defined as a markup in this.
Okay, okay. Didn't necessarily be a S object. Okay.
Doesn't have to be a subject.
So because I was, all the examples we did was with S object, so got a little confused with
No.
good.
Most of the times, while you're working on Visual Force, most of the times you will be dealing with this object. So that's the reason why we do examples with this object. But it's okay. I mean, function has got nothing to do with this object or string. It will
Okay,
work equally good for both the things.
good.
Here,
Yeah.
all right.
Yes.
Yeah. So just wanted to do this activity so that you guys understand how things are actually being constructed and you guys participate. I'm quite happy that most of you are able to understand. Okay.
Yeah, Jeet, thanks.
Yeah. So I'm